This is Lara Henares making your day with an article I wrote on crime, the most important issue. And we continue to quote, crime, peace and order seem to be most important issue of this election. Otherwise, Rodrigo Duterte would not be leading candidate in the latest SWS survey on April 10. For he really has nothing to offer except an uncompromising stand against criminals, against killers who hammer a baby to death, killers who stuff dead women into drums, and killers who throw a fetus into the garbage can. We want a president, it seems, who will order all guns confiscated, unlicensed or in the possession of political goons or private armies. No one shall be allowed to have more than one firearm except gun collectors whose extra guns shall have their firing pins deactivated, and except legitimate and duly licensed security agencies. We want the president who will order that no motorcycle will be allowed to carry two grown men in tandem to prevent assassinations and other crimes that have been proliferating recently with impunity. We shall ease this restriction when such crimes are reduced to a manageable level. We want the president to have a law passed to restore the death penalty for drug pushers, drug lords, rapists, murderers, any policeman or soldier who kill or kidnap anyone they are supposed to protect, and prison officials who release senators to do murder for hire. Let us not delude ourselves that our prisons rehabilitate. More often they serve as schools for the furtherance of crime. We don't want the nation to spend resources to feed an unrehabilitated criminals that cannot be rehabilitated. Let us bring back the death penalty to reduce prison population and bury this incorrigible into farmland to fertilize the soil and for once and final time be of some use to the people they have abused. More about this after these messages. This is Lara Henares making your day with an article I wrote entitled Crime, the Most Important Issue. We continue to quote and to conclude. We want a president who will summarily fire and put to jail any prison official allowing prisoners to store weapons and drugs, and I don't care if he's a friend, a classmate, or a shooting buddy. We want a president who will make sure that no member of the armed forces or national police will ever kidnap and or kill any student, any professor or labor organizer, or any peaceful dissenter. We want the Philippine National Police to leave their compound in Camp Crame and patrol the streets of the city as traffic enforcers and police officers to make their presence evident to deter crime in every part of the city. We want the president, in the interest of justice, to order all of fiscals to initiate court proceedings against anyone lying under oath. There's an epidemic of lying and liars in this country, and I know of no one ever convicted of perjury in our courts. After every high-profile case, we shall go after every witness known to have lied under oath and put him to jail. We want the president to issue an executive order pursuing a policy of affirmative action for our Muslim brothers, tribal minorities, women, including LGBT. Much like what Presidents Kennedy and Johnson did for the African Americans to jumpstart the civil rights movement, urging business firms doing business with the national government, government entities, and state schools to offer job opportunities and scholarships to minorities, especially the Muslims, to the extent of their percentage share of the total population of the Philippines in order to integrate them into the body politic. This way we may wean the Muslims away from their feudal lords who have ruled them like warlords and kept them poor and powerless and subject to cultural shock every time they encounter Christian brothers. We want, in other words, to be safely and peacefully asleep in our beds with the reasonable expectation of waking up in the morning to greet the dawn. This is Lara Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.